This is Korean story grammar. You know, when before I tell you a story, I always start by hitting 2 sticks. So I want to explain what these are. This is called yut, Y-H-U-T or Y-U-T, but yut. And this is used like a game, like a Ludo. I don't know, young people nowadays play Ludo game. It's like a board game. And this is like a dice. So I will tell you, you throw these things into the air with one hand. And then how it landed, you get your point. Now, whoever travels the board fastest and leave the board, they're the winner. So this face, you can see one is flat surface, one is half circle. So this is face up. If all land on the floor, on the ground, all face up, this is the biggest point, 5 points. And then you get extra turn. So one more go. So you can get even, you know, 10 points, isn't it? Because once you have one face up, it's called the mo, and then you get 5 points, then you have an extra turn, and then if you get another one, 10, then you get another. Anyway, so this is very best, highest score, 5 at one go, and then you get a bonus, another go. And if it were to land on the floor, all face down, meaning the flat bit is facing all up, then that's called actually yut, and it is 4 points. And it's again, you can have another go. So this is a bonus turn. And then now if you were to, out of this, just one is facing up, next turn, next to go, you have one face up and the 3 down, face down. Then it is girl, which is a 3 point, and another one face up, meaning 2 face up, 2 face down. Oh, I don't know that you can see very well. So 2 face up, 2 face down, looking at like that. Then this is 2 point, called the ge. And then another one, last one is just 1 point. Sometimes it's very disappointing, get only 1 point. 3 face up and only 1 face down. Then it's called the do, which gives you 1 point. Anyway, so this is, we use it for big family gatherings, old days, on our traditional holiday, like 1st of January, which is in lunar calendar, because Korea used to follow the agricultural seasonal calendar. And so around, you know, lunar calendar, they call Chinese New Year in UK, but we call Seol, Korean Lunar New Year. So that's, we play that, and so that's called yut. But maybe nowadays, if you want to buy yut, you won't get this big yut, because this belonged to my mom and dad, and we used to play. But now I just keep it as a sort of a token of my memory or love. And so that's what I use, like a very nice and very old, shiny. And then I use this to encourage me to make a nice YouTube video. And also today, my hanbok, Korean national costume, hanbok, is rather colorful, isn't it? Normally, this kind of color we call saek jogori. This jogori 색동저고리 is worn by normally for children who are under the age of 10 or something, very old days even. But sometimes when they get married, they get this kind of clothes. So throughout my life, I gave away several hanbok to other people, especially non-Koreans who wanted. But this one I got off from another Korean, a Korean lady who didn't like this very old style. But I love this. This gives me really warmth. You know, my emotion, it gets really lovely emotion by looking at it, because this is indeed a typical Korean traditional color called 오방색. 오방색 means there are many other things people interpret, but the one I like to use is like a O means 5, 방 is directions or directions, and then 색 is color. So 오방색, so 5 directional colors. That's what I do. And then, so what color is that? 5 colors. There's the first, they have a blue, which this one. So blue is east. And then what's west? White. Oh, white, the west. And then the north is black, but we don't put black color on this festivals. We usually wear black color for funerals, so we use it for that. And then what's left? Yellow, that's a center. Yellow color signifies a center. And then red one means south. So that's called 오방색. But we normally say, you would say Northeast Asia, isn't it? In Britain. But in Korea, we will put south first. So we will say, when we call the 4 directions, we will say 동서남북 in that order. 동서남북. So 동 is east, 서 is west, and then nam is the south, and then north comes at the end when you say 4 directions. It's like when you write postal addresses, you normally put small letter first, the number, and then street, and then town, and then country, like that, or county. But in Korea, we will put first Korea, then second biggest, like a Seoul, for instance, and then in Seoul you will put district, and then at the end you will put the number. So east and west, quite many things are opposite. So it means the geographically, the further away, of course, the cultures are more different. And you can see, like, if you visit France or Belgium or Netherlands, you know, Spain, the cultures vary, but invariably you find lots of common things like that. So the reason I'm telling that is because of this pillow. This pillow is, you get it when you get married. So it's Chinese character, you see. So Chinese characters, it's used by China, obviously, and then Korea and Japan. So we might not converse each other easily, but when you write down, we know what they mean. So for instance, I will use this one like use bok, means fortune, but Chinese will sound them as a who, something like that. And so there is fortune, fortune, fortune. And then this one is, we read it as a su, means longevity, longevity. And here is very interesting. There are two identical two writing, isn't there? So if you cover one, that means pleasure or bliss. You put two, it's a double bliss. So this is always, you get it when you get married. So you will be always pray for longevity, fortune, and a blissful marriage. Or you make it work. Anyway, that's Eastern philosophy. But now it's all different because I'm an old lady. I don't mind, but all the society always evolves, always changes. So that's what I love, this kind of having these things around, and very traditional, all the 색동 저고리, all multi-colorful top. So okay, so this is remember, it's worn by children really, this design, but I like it because it's very traditional. And there you go. So this is it today. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.